What are the advantages of playing the classical King's Indian? What are the advantages of playing the classical King's Indian? This opening is a favorite among many chess players, especially for those who enjoy dynamic play. The classical King's Indian defense begins with the moves 1, pawn to d4, knight to f6, 2, pawn to c4, pawn to g6, 3, knight to c3, bishop to g7, and 4, pawn to e4, pawn to d6. One of the key benefits of this opening is that it allows black to create active counterplay against white's pawn center. Instead of fighting for the center right away, black lets white build a strong position. Then, black aims to undermine this structure with pieces and timely pawn breaks. This approach leads to imbalanced positions where black can fight for the initiative. Another advantage is the rich strategic and tactical complexity that arises from the classical King's Indian. The positions can become sharp and complicated, giving both sides chances to play for a win. Black often prepares a kingside attack while white tries to maintain central control. This complexity helps players develop their strategic thinking and tactical skills. Flexibility is also a major plus. Black has various plans depending on how white plays. Common pawn breaks like pawn to e5 or pawn to c5 allow black to adjust their strategy. This adaptability helps players create practical chances against different setups from white. The opening encourages a fighting spirit. Black often launches aggressive attacks against white's king, putting pressure on white and forcing them out of their comfort zone. This is particularly effective against players who prefer quieter, more positional games. Additionally, the classical King's Indian ensures early king safety and solid development. Black quickly fianchettos the dark-squared bishop on g7 and castles kingside. This setup not only secures the king but also allows for harmonious piece development. Lastly, this opening has great educational value for improving players. It teaches important concepts like pawn structure dynamics, piece coordination, and the timing of attacks. Players learn to handle complex middle game positions and think critically about strategic imbalances. In practical terms, the classical King's Indian defense gives black a fighting chance against 1, pawn to d4. It is a popular choice for players who enjoy dynamic and double-edged battles. This opening balances sound theoretical foundations with opportunities for creative and aggressive play, making it rewarding for players at all levels.